Oh, my friends, Happy New Year. I know. I haven't posted a video since last year. Yeah, I know. I actually thought of that one, was like, no, I can't say that. I'm gonna get made fun of. And here I am saying it, so what can I do? Anyway, since last year, I finished number 4 in the world, which was really cool. I now have not just one, but two number 4 finishes, both on my profile, which is kind of cool, kind of annoying. I would have loved a number 3 finish. That way I could just get rid of my old number 4 finish, but you know what? Now we have two, so that's the way the cookie crumbles. But today, I'm interested in doing some attacks and talking some real stuff, okay? Because it's a new year, and that means that because it's a new year, now I get to change everything about myself, all right? That's somewhat sarcastic. I think it's kind of stupid how everybody waits until a new year to be like, oh, you know what? Now I'm going to start being better. But at the same time, that's literally what I did. So it's like, I can call it whatever I want, but I would be hypocritical if I'm going to look down upon it. But, okay, you know what? Just like I said, I would be hypocritical to look down upon it. I am taking part in a New Year's resolution. No, more like New Year's resolutions, all right? I don't want to just do one thing. I'm not crazy. I want to do multiple things differently with my life because I'm going to be honest, my friends, and I want to make sure I get this point across because I personally, I get annoyed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, traps. Personally, I get annoyed if people talk the way I do. I'm going to, they just get really personal out of nowhere, and I'm almost like, are you trying to garner sympathy? Like, what's this about? But I want to clarify. I'm not trying to garner sympathy, but also I might say some things which may come across the wrong way. Which also, sorry about that, but I'm just trying to tell you what I believe and what I think and what I personally think is going to help me. Because I'm not trying to necessarily just sound rude or mean or blunt or also sound like really, oh man, things are rough. You guys need to give me sympathy. I don't really care for your sympathy. I'm just trying to be honest with you because I need to say it out loud almost so I can do it. I don't know if that makes sense, but all that to say, I don't really care if you guys make fun of me for this because I've already come to terms with the fact that I would probably make fun of someone for this. But I gave a really cool disclaimer, so now that if you do it, I'm going to be like, I said I didn't care already, and then you can't get any enjoyment out of it. So it works. It just works, all right? Currently, let me just say, currently, I am unhappy with the current state of things going on in my life. Now, I want to make a very big distinction because I feel like a lot of people would hear this and be like, oh, so he's depressed. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm really not, all right? Like, I don't have a feeling of emptiness necessarily. I'm just unhappy with how things are going. I'm feeling like I'm unproductive, and I'm feeling like I'm just disappointed with how I'm conducting my life currently. And again, it's not necessarily I'm sad, but I'm not happy. But I feel like in a lot of these situations, someone would hear that or at least feel that and be like, you know what, I'm just depressed. That's all it is. And it's okay to be depressed. But I feel like at the same time, if I sit here and I tell myself, you know what, it's just because I'm depressed, it almost, not that it makes it an excuse, but it almost justifies to myself why it's the way it is. And if I can allow myself to just believe that if this is how it is, it's almost something I can't help, I can't control, it's just how I feel, I can't do anything about it, I feel like that's going to allow me to just be lazy about it and not try and change it. Because at the end of the day, yes, I may not feel great, but also that's not because that's just inherently how I'm going to feel. It's because there's a big difference between now and this time 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I was going outside every day. 6 months ago, I was going and doing things, like I was being not necessarily productive, but I wasn't doing nothing. Whereas right now I am, in all honesty, doing quite literally nothing because it's too cold to go outside. It's really just that it's too cold, honestly. And also when I went to Finland, I kind of got out of my rhythm. So I started waking up later. And then when I started waking up later, I started staying up later. Then the days I had to work really early in the morning, then I started not getting enough sleep, and then I started not getting enough sleep. I didn't feel great, and then all of a sudden, one small decision allowed me to snowball back into a position that I was trying really, really hard to not be in. All right, and this might just sound like super random, but everything that was at one point going super well that I was really happy with, I kind of just lost grasp of it. And so I just need to regain the grasp of it. And if not just that, quite more. Okay, so Battlecopter 2 Baby Dragons takes down entire top compartment. Cannon Carts takes down Roadster, Mega Tesla. And then maybe Pekkas for the back end. Let's go Battlecopter. We can go Archer like this. And then this is a lot to get through, though. I would probably want, honestly, P.e.k.k.a back in. But then we got to deal with the double cannon. We could take out the double cannon immediately, yeah. All right. This seems like a good plan as any. But I just lost grasp of a lot of the things that were making me very, very content to be in the position I was in. So I think that what's most important at the end of the day is to, instead of, again, saying simply, okay, this is just how it is, and not that I can't do anything about it, but almost just being like, well, this is just, it's just how I feel. I can't necessarily help the way I feel. I'm just depressed. I feel like that for so many people. Not that I really want to clarify what I mean by this. I don't want it to come off as the wrong thing, but this is just going to sound mean, but I feel like for a lot of people it becomes almost sort of an excuse, and it's just, I feel this way and I can't do anything about it because I just am this way, is almost the mindset that fosters among people. And this happens to my friends. This happens to me sometimes. I've had this happen to me, and I don't want that to happen to me again because wow, I'm really going to kill this candy card, because I know that it's not a helpless situation. The only way it would become a helpless situation is if I make it that way. If I just say, well, can't do anything different here, this is just how I am now, then of course nothing's going to change, and it's just going to stay stagnant and never get better. But on the other hand, if I say, okay, well, I'm done with this, I'm sick of this, I would rather be happy. What's making me feel this way? I know I've not always felt this way. What's changed? And I look at it like, oh, well, I'm not going outside, and then also I'm staying up too late, and I'm spending all my time on a video game, and you just start to kind of realize, oh, wait, these are probably the reasons why I'm not feeling as great. And I really encourage you to do this, because maybe you feel a similar way. Oh man, we lose a cannon card. Maybe you feel a similar way where you're like, I'm just not really content with how I am. I feel empty. I feel unsatisfied. Unsatisfied is probably the biggest thing I would say. Maybe you feel that way. I encourage you to, instead of just saying this is how I am and it's okay to be this way, to find issue with it and say, how do I not be this way? And that's what I've been doing. So the new year came around, and I realized this is a perfect time for me to start implementing changes in myself. But you got to understand that if you just say, well, I want to be all these different things, it's going to be really hard to become all those different things, because to become all these different things, you got to make drastic and numerous changes in your lifestyle. And so obviously, it almost overwhelms you. Like, think of it as a big old pile of laundry. When I was like 8 years old, I was just having fun, having a blast, as 8 years olds do. And I was like, I'll do the laundry for everyone, because I think that was my chore. And so I dumped all the laundry, my whole family's laundry, in a big pile. And again, I'm 8, so I'm kind of what I like to refer to as super small. And because I'm super small, this pile of laundry was bigger than me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not doing all this. And I just literally shut down. I'm like, do you guys think I'm God? How am I supposed to do a pile of laundry larger than myself? And it was almost like I overwhelmed myself with such a large problem that then all of a sudden trying to solve the problem seemed so hopeless, because it seemed so much bigger than me. But then I realized if you just do it one little bit at a time, if I separated the colors of the laundry, the type of laundry, etc., all of a sudden it didn't seem like so much. Even though I was accomplishing the same task, it seemed much more manageable. And in this same way of thinking, I think it's important to, instead of just saying, well, I want to go to the gym, I want to eat better, I want to wake up earlier, I want to work more, I want to get a video out each day, I want to do X, Y, and Z, all these different things, and just being like, okay, January 1st, everything's happening. Instead of doing that, I'm going to be like, okay, well, let's break this down. Let's do one thing at a time. So I've almost come to terms with myself that I'm making a personal plan. Starting now, I'm going to be going to sleep earlier and waking up earlier, all right? And this is a very logical thing, because it's really important to not stay up all night playing Builder Base. I know, trust me. The number 4 finish was necessary, but I just got 6-starred twice in a row. The number 4 finish was sick as well, but like, bro, like it required a lot of brain power that I really just didn't care to, that I personally now, bro, what? Why do you have this base? Who did you? This is the base I built. You literally just saw me change everything. Where'd you get that from? Okay, at least I know the weaknesses of it. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. I was just so distracted. Oh, right, getting up earlier. Yeah, I shouldn't be staying up all night playing builder base or really anything at to that degree. There's no point to do that. Actually, if I take down, ooh, that would be really juiced, but I don't know how to get that down. I mean, double cannon card. Maybe. Oh, well. Mm, I don't know how to attack this. Sorry, I just went really quiet because I was just looking like, how am I going to do this? Uh, I guess we'll go LT null. But anyway, my first goal, very ambitious one, is not to stay up all night. All right, and by staying up all night, I don't just mean staying up till like, I don't know, 6 a.m. I mean staying up. I want to go to sleep by 12 p.m. I know, very bold time to go to sleep. Most people don't do that because most people aren't lame. What, going to sleep at 12 a.m.? What am I, some sort of loser? Some sort of loser? Yeah, I am. And I got to kind of come to terms with that. Like, obviously, I can't just party all night now. I do want to make a very important distinction, which is that I currently don't party all night either, so it's not like that's going to be a big change. Currently, when I say party all night, I'm referring to playing builder base all night, which is essentially the same thing as partying all night, but just a little less cool. I can't, like, they don't really romanticize the concept of playing builder base all night the same way they do partying, but it's okay. Why don't we distract Air Expo with the Baby Dragon? We'll go Splash to take out all that, and then Battle Copter ability, take out the Archer, bang, take out the Lowered Archer Tower, huge. But yeah, first step, very not necessarily easy step, because it's the thing I got to do, which it seems really easy when you think of it, is I literally just need to go to sleep earlier. And to do that, it isn't even that hard because I've done it before, and I know the secret tips and tricks to pull off that. It's just you turn off your phone. If you just turn off your phone, you're not going to stay up for obscene times, all right? That's literally all you need to do. But at the same time, I'm usually like, okay, man, but that's going to make it really hard to watch a video of Bloons Tower Defense 5 all night, Like, if I turn off my phone, how am I supposed to watch that? Well, that's the thing. You're not supposed to. And a time fail against a base I made that Zeus stole from me. I hate you, Zeus. I don't forgive you for this. I'm going to have to leave it in the video, though, because I don't remember what I said. So I don't want to, like, kind of go back and do a wild goose chase trying to be like, what did I say? Where did I start? So, yeah, we're just going to leave this time fail in the video. I hate you, Zeus. I just want that to be clear. Can I get a defense with my base, or is he going to be the only one to defend? I think he's going to be the only one to defend with my own base. Wait. Whoa. He's going to get onto double cannon. Roaster is going to be very hard to reach with hog gliders. He's going to take out the Garpos unit with the P.e.k.k.as, and then, yeah, here's the giant. He finds 2 Teslas there. That's going to really mess him up. I don't think he gets this. Yeah, he's getting destroyed over here. I don't think there's no shot, right? Oh, yeah, we have so many well, actually... No, surely not. Surely not. Well, actually, the Megatet... No, sorry. Yeah, wait, he does get this. What? No, why? Wait. If we get this double cannon to survive... Okay, double cannon, do your thing. Oh, yeah, no, we get this. Okay, so we do get a defense. All right, so at least I defend with my base, too. I was going to be pissed if only Gorber Brand defends you... No, sorry, if only Zeus only defends with my base, but we get a defense, too, so... That's cool, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, so that's like the first goal, is to just put down the phone, all right? And everything in this just takes willpower, which is really, it's a really weird thing because the concept of all of these things are very easy, and that's kind of just how it goes with whenever you're trying to start a new habit. And I think it also seems like a really difficult thing to start a new habit. It's really not. It really is not. It's really just... Once you get the ball rolling, it just gets easier as you go. And I know this, but it's super hard to start the ball rolling. And I also know this, you don't want to, your body doesn't naturally want to do something. Like, your body is naturally always going to be lazy. And I'm not really sure why. It's kind of annoying, but your body will always try and fight you on things that are going to make it have to actually work. And as a result, it makes things a lot more difficult than you would hope for them to be. Your body just wants to hate you. No, that's a little bit facetious. It doesn't want to, quote, hate you, but it does make things way more difficult than it needs to be. Like, if If I need to go do something, I'm just like, I don't want to get up to do it. But then once I get up, doing it actually isn't hard. It was really only hard to actually just get up. It's the same concept for starting a new habit. Is it's not hard to do the habit, it's just hard to start the habit. So all that to say is I need to start habits and then it'll be easy. I just got to like push myself to start said habit to make it easy, and that is hard. So anyway, all that to say is it's just it all really comes down to willpower, which is a really weird concept of like, it isn't like it's hard to do it, it's just hard to make yourself do it, which is really annoying actually of a concept. It's like, bro, really? I'm not struggling with like doing it, I'm just struggling with wanting to do it. That's all it is. But yep, that's everything. And for some reason, it's super difficult to get over such a feat. Oh wow, we found a giant bomb there. No corner buildings though. We have 3 archers. We could honestly take out this archer tower just with the barbs and archers at this point, but I'm not going to. Let's go move that there. Pause. Shoot on pause. Move cannon cart. Take out double cannon. Yeah, this is fine. But yeah. So all I gotta do, put down the phone, call it a day. Boom. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl, bro. Not even gonna be hard. It's gonna be pretty hard, but just I got to do it, and I know that's the case, and I know that all that it comes down to is just being strong enough to make myself do it, and then once I do it, I will be happier. So that's my first step. Second step is I want to eat more, which I'm actually going to do at the same time as waking up earlier. I know I said I was going to try and space them all out, that way I didn't get overwhelmed, but eating and sleeping seem like pretty good ones to just put together. Because also, I've noticed I'm really out of energy most days, and that's probably because I'm eating way less than I was, which is really surprising. How did I start eating less? Like, I don't get it, but it's okay. Today, I ate a hamburger, a Chipotle burrito, and that's about it. But yesterday, I ate 2 hamburgers, a Chipotle burrito, and 5 pieces of pizza. Yeah, I would. We're bulking, baby. I've been doing the cut my whole life. It's time to bulk. Okay, wait, are we going to get hit by... I was about to say, are we going to hit a bunch of traps here? Let me pause my cannon cart. But I didn't pause my cannon cart, so it's okay. We have barbarians to take out the Tesla once it pop. I want to say Tesla's going to... Yeah, there it is. We don't even need to use barbarians there. We can just take that out with the cannon cart. But, yeah, so gaining weight's next. And then after I start sleeping and eating, which should be pretty easy... I honestly, I stayed up really late last night, mainly because it's New Year's Eve. I knew I couldn't really just not sleep last night. Or, not sorry, go to sleep early because, everyone's like, no, you gotta be here with us on the New Year's Eve because it's a very special day. Everything's different on New Year's Eve. So I went out and did things on New Year's Eve, which, it was fine. It wasn't like boring, but it was interesting. I can't even talk about it on video, I don't think. But all that to say is, after all that is done, then baby, it's time to hit the gym. I don't know if you guys know who Sam Sulek is, but he's gonna be smaller than me at some point because I'm gonna get beefed. Trust the process, and that's like big step 3. And then I think after I start going to the gym, I want to try and learn an instrument. So basically, in 2 weeks, I want to be able to go to the gym. I want to be getting up better. We are getting way more defenses than I thought. And is there anything else I want to be able to... Bro, this is the same base that we just took down, but someone else is using it, and they made it significantly worse. Are you kidding me? Wow, okay. Let's go like this. But yeah, so those are my current plans for the new year. And I don't know if this did anything for you. I do think it's really important to, instead of just accept your situation and just say, I can't do anything, to fight your situation and think, why do I feel this way? So try and do that if you can. The reason I feel empty and unaccomplished is because I'm doing nothing currently and I'm just playing a video game most of the time. Which also, whenever I say that, I feel like people get the wrong impression. Like I'm complaining that I have to play a video game. And they're like, no, just don't play it. And I'm like, well, you don't get it. It's not like I'm getting forced to play it by anybody. Like, no one makes me play builder base, unfortunately. I make myself play builder base because I actually enjoy it, but I also hate it. I know, a combination of two emotions that usually don't coexist together in the same thing, except an abusive relationship, which is what I have with the builder base. Like, I'll be like, this game sucks. I hate the builder base, and then all of a sudden I'm grinding, and then I get a few trophies, and all of a sudden this game is the GOAT. So I do want to play builder base significantly less as well, and that's also a goal I'm probably gonna start pretty soon. Or like just video games and not just the builder base. I just don't want to be on video games as much as I currently am because it's not like too much. I mean, honestly, I think it might be a little much. Tank for that. Like anytime you get a top position in a video game, bro, like you need to consider what you're doing. Battlecopter ability, take out all of that. Baby Dragon number 1, 2, take out the rest, and then look at that. We swag like the whole army except for the Battlecopter. Battlecopter gets yeeted, but okay. Number 2, go over there. Oh my, we lose the cannon card. All right. Okay, this is gonna be interesting actually. We got to take down the gold storage. Oh, he stays raged. We're good. Okay, we did not need to lose a cannon card, but we did because I hate swag. I just hate it. But yeah, so those are my New Year's plans. So at this point, the current plan for the video is to try and get a cool attack, and then I will call it a day. What are the odds of Teslas over here on this guy's base too? Yeah, so he must have just stolen it from Gore. Yeah, he must have just stolen this base from the guy we just attacked. It's interesting we were able to use 2 separate approaches against the same base in rapid succession, but also the guy modified the base a little bit, like made it significantly worse. Wait for the 1, 2, 1, 2, and then move that cannon cart. There we go. And then, yeah, so we're literally just doing that. I'm going to cut this out. This is the same approach. There's nothing interesting or new that's going to happen here. Wow, a 6-star. Who could have predicted that? Truly amazing result. All right, we're up against Yokai. So I want to use Barch against somebody. Would this be a good base for that? Battlecopter Baby Dragon takes down everything, only leaves up Mega Tesla.